Sagittarius, welcome to this message for Jupiter in Capricorn 2020. Jupiter in Capricorn 2020. Jupiter in Capricorn 2020. Sagittarius, 2020 is going to be such an amazing year for you. You're going to receive so much guidance, so much support, so much love, so much money, so much help, so much romance. Um, romance. Romance. So much love is coming to you in the form of gifts, in the form of prophecy, just in the form of truth and art. You know, art is a huge thing for you coming into 2020. Sagittarius, this is basically going to be a channeled message um, where I divine the energy that is formulating for you for your 2020 experience. 2020 is, 2020 vision. So this really, this is real. This is real. This is real. This is not a drill. There has been spiritual attack on your life, Sagittarius. There's been spiritual warfare. There's been a lot of courage that you've had to muster. You know, you can handle it. And people are going to have to handle you. It's going to be siege by fire. And when I say it's going to be siege by fire, I mean that you are going to arrest the system this year, Sagittarius. You are gaining so much more clarity and so much more new motivation. You know, things are really coming together. Things are really coming together this year. I don't even want to talk too much. I have a lot that I feel like I need to say. But let me go ahead and grab my Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck, because I feel like that's what's really going to lead us into, that's going to give me a good spark. So let me go ahead and get that. Sag, I see you setting the stage. 2020 is yours. Why is 2020 gonna be yours, Sagittarius? Because the south node of the moon is gonna be in Sagittarius. What does that mean? The karma that we now have to work on building from and maturing from is the Sagittarian energy. The energy of travel, exploration, philosophy, higher education, abundance, philosophy, morality, law, order. Those are all things that correspond with the Sagittarian archetype, with the Jupiterian archetype of expansion, of order, of the divine, of cosmic awareness. Every year the moon changes nodes, and every year we have to step into new karma. So we're having to really step into philosophy, new philosophy, and we're gonna do this through the lens of our curiosity, talking, communicating through the internet. There's going to be a lot going on. A lot. 2020 is going to be a lot. So, Jupiter was in Sagittarius for a year. And what does that mean for you, Sagittarius? You were really expanding your awareness. Uh, a lot of different offers were made to you this year. A lot of different ideas, a lot of new inspiration. You know, Jupiter in Sagittarius is like going to Hogwarts and sampling every single one of the classes. You go to history of magic, you go to herbology, transfiguration, defense against the dark arts, you know, and you don't know what to major in. You know, you just don't know what to major in. You know, Sagittarius, again, the ninth house of higher learning, philosophy, education, travel. It's really about the expansion of the mind. And it's really about the expansion of your philosophy, expansion of your belief in yourself through preparation, through practice, through experience, through testing the waters, you know? So, you know, we've been taste testing a lot. There's been like this taste testing, you know, I'm seeing in my head vials and like files, just kind of taste testing samples, almost kind of like being in a laboratory and trying every elixir to see which one is going to activate, which one is going to be the one. Okay, this is what I'm going to sell. This is what I'm going to invest in. This is the class I want to take up. This is the career. This is the occupation. This is the path I'm going to walk. So with Jupiter being in its home sign of Sag, having that bird's eye view, you've been able to kind of take in everything, every meal, every different philosophy, every different spiritual practice. You've had a chance to sample all these things, and now with Capricorn being is the second house to Sagittarius, this is about now grounding things. There's a focus now on what's real and what's going to make you money, what's going to gain you more true stability, what's really going to give you true happiness. So yeah, you know, Capricorn is the second house to Sag, so this is all about stepping into the authority, grounding the wisdom, grounding the less, grounding the inspiration, uh, grounding the vision, and getting clear and walking a straightforward path. You know, and while Jupiter is here, you know, Jupiter is expansive. It wants to expand, but Capricorn, especially with Saturn, which is its ruling sign, being there, and Pluto being there, we're having to face harsh realities. We're still having to you know, face certain lessons. You know, we're having to now face a lot of the lessons and things that we've been through subconsciously, things that we've been that have now been illuminated. We're now having to face our reality and figure out how to really ground the vision, what seems im untangible right now, having to really plant seeds and cultivate those seeds and use logic, use reasoning to, and couple that with our faith to show ourselves approved above reproach. I say us because I'm a sun sign Sag. So this is really about getting down to the hard core reality. Giving and receiving. This would be Six of Pentacles in the tarot deck. So the message from the gods for you, Sagittarius, is you always get what you give. Capricorn knows that. That's a principle that Capricorn kind of abides by, or kind of knows, kind of is embedded, is imprinted in Capricorn, you know, because when it comes to harvesting crops and, you know, agriculture, you know, 1 + 1 has to equal 2. If you don't do any work during the wintertime, you're not going to receive a harvest during the spring. So giving and receiving, there's a need to really balance. For Jupiter and Capricorn 2020, there's a need to balance. And to really, I'm hearing perform miracles, you know. There's a need to really step out on faith and That's interesting. There's a need to step out on faith now, Sagittarius. You know, while Jupiter was in Sagittarius, we thought that this was the time to step out on faith. And it was. It was a highly faith-based transit, you know, highly faith-based, making those squares to Neptune, not being able to see the tangible results, but feeling into the manifestation. I'm going to get one more oracle card for giving and receiving. You know, giving and receiving is all about balance, transaction, moral supports. So there's an emphasis on balancing your money, using proper discernment, fair judgment to allocate funds, to place funds, to manage funds. You know, Six of Pentacles is all about a healthy balance of giving and receiving. So this could be within a certain service or business where, you know, you're receiving transactional love, meaning there's an even flow. There's an even flow of resources and goods and life exchange being given. You know, I feel the need to say that, Sagittarius, you know, this time around, this year, you're really truly going to be operating within your life force. You know, the second house is all about possession and earned money, earned income. So you're really now going to be doing the work to make sure that you've earned what you deserve. You know, there's something here about earning something, being deserving, you know, of a certain lifestyle, a certain lifestyle. You know, it's about what do you have to offer, Sag, and what are you getting in return? What do you have to offer now that makes you worthy, you know, of receiving? And what you have to offer, Sag, is to teach. To teach. Teach, you know. Sagittarius, Jupiter, the preacher, the philosopher, the sage, the wise teacher, you know, the master of divinity, the master of life. So this is going to give you an opportunity this year, Sag, to teach about real love and true reciprocity and morality. You know, this is going to be the year for the prophet. You know, 2020 is 2020 vision. What does a prophet do? They see. You know, they prophesy the future. They prophesy. But this isn't just some hocus pocus, some hopeless banter or some hopeless mantra that you're going to be giving out. This is going to be about really implementing real life principles that have been formulated only through divine wisdom. This is about implementing actual universal principles, things in the unseen, taking it down to the earth and walking as God on earth, walking as Jesus did, teaching people. You know, that's why Sagittarius, Jupiter, Zeus, Jesus, Jesus, you know, that's who Jesus is, the teacher, the prophet. You know, that's what Sag is. So ultimately, this year is going to see you really, really wising up, Sag, getting more wise, teaching wisdom, you know, teaching people how to correlate different information, how to really make things work together. You know, where there's a disconnect, Sagittarius, you will be able to be that answer, and people will come to you for answers. This will be a time where, if you're a tarot reader or a counselor or a teacher or a coach, this is really, really, this is real. It's going to become real for you. You know, there's been this training. There's been this kind of expanding, kind of just looking around at the different curriculum and blueprints, planning things out, planning. Now this is the time to really, really implement the plan. This is the time to really, really walk step by step. And each step, you're getting something in return. To know that every step you walk, you're getting something in return. It's not just, you know, this is where you can actually see results. This is going to be a year of results. A year of results. So teach, Sagittarius, teach. Share what you know. Don't be afraid. You know, be not afraid to share what you know. But also remember not to cast your pearls before swine. You know, people should pay you for what you know, because Sag, you know a lot, and you can show people the way. You know, people should pay you. You know, people should pay you. You deserve to be paid for your knowledge. You know, you've earned it. You've earned this wisdom. You've paid for this wisdom, Sag. So let me go ahead and just read the description for teach. Teach. The Hierophant. Teach is the Hierophant. Definitely. Stepping on a spiritual path and being committed to your spiritual path, Sagittarius. Key words: shepherd, advise, learn, wisdom, reflection, beliefs. Although the name of this card is teach, it brings the dual energies of both teaching and learning. You have much wisdom to offer regarding affairs of the heart. This wisdom has been gained through all your joys and all your sorrows. You paid for this wisdom, Sag, through experience. At this time, there may be an opportunity to assist someone regarding a relationship. That person may even be you. When the opportunity arises, remember the shepherd, one who gently guides his sheep along the desired path. Use that same gentleness in guiding yourself or others. There may also be an opportunity to learn right now. This could take place in many ways, through conversations, observations, or even reflection. Take a moment to reflect on what you have already learned about your relationships and what you still want or need to understand. Then seek a teacher who will help you arrive at that understanding. So there's an opportunity this year for deep mentorship, deepening the path, really, really getting deep, concrete evidence. You know, there's something here about concrete evidence. You know, there's deep concrete evidence of the life you've lived. Like really, 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 if you haven't been able to tell your story, Sagittarius, this is the year to be able to tell your story. And to know that when you speak, things manifest. You know, there's a strong throat chakra activation for you, because the second house, generally represented by Taurus, you know, the second house, Taurus, represents the throat chakra, corresponds with the throat chakra. So there's definitely something here about teaching. Definitely something about teaching, but also not just speaking from the heart, not just speaking out of nothingness, but speaking from concrete evidence, speaking from true faith, speaking from actually walked and having lived a path, and now being able to give experience and teach others. So there's this reciprocity, there's this balance and harmony. You got a 5 and a 6 card. So something is shaping up. There's something here about step-by-step dividends. Then seek a teacher who will help you arrive at that understanding. The downside of the teach card is when our teachers want us to blindly follow their direction. In relationships, this often leads to restrictions and disappointments. These teachers come in many forms: family, friends, society, and so on. If a relationship is not going smoothly, maybe it's time to examine the beliefs you hold about relationships. Are they truly your beliefs, or have you unintentionally accepted the beliefs of others? Beliefs that no longer serve you. In matters of the heart, this is the affirmation. In matters of the heart, I offer what I know, learn what I don't know, and remain true to myself. Traditional tarot archetype, Hierophant. Hierophant. So I'm hearing, first of all, evidence. So, you know, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Meaning that whatever you believe to be true already is true in the unseen. It's gonna take time for it to manifest in the seen realm, because all things do. Just like you. You were a baby in the womb. You were not seen, but you were felt. Your kicks, your sorrows, your pain was felt in the womb. But the evidence of it, that was the evidence of it. The feeling, that's been your evidence so far, Sagittarius. The feeling, the momentum, the vision, that's been your evidence. But now it's time to really produce something tangible, because you can, and because the universe is asking you to. And you can't get anywhere in this world off of just uh, hopes and dreams. You know, you need to turn your dreams into reality. Whatever this may be, you have all the tools and the advantage and the knowledge, the wisdom, and the experience to make something out of it, to turn your dreams into reality. Um, you know, I love this card. This has been coming out a lot. We love this card because it's about balance, giving and receiving, harmony, healing, nurturing, family, consistency. So I'm not even going to go get a whole lot of tarot out for you. We're already 20 minutes in. But this is your 2020 message. To teach how to give and receive, to teach about love, you know. Love is giving and receiving, you know. You're going to be teaching others how to give love and how to receive love properly. This is a year to teach yourself and teach others how to be loved properly. Because Sagittarius, you've gained a lot of wisdom. You've mastered a lot of concepts. You have a good taste of real life and different forms of life, different perspectives, you know. So you're able to step into this new role. You're able to really step into it and make it real. Make it real. Making it real. Page of Cups. Yeah. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. So what did I say about taste testing? And here's the Page of Cups. So there's like this new reflections. Like you're reflecting on new things now. Like you now have come to a point of growth where your soul now, like you've come to this point of soul growth. Yeah, you've come to this point of soul growth now that the things that you're attracting, the things that you're attracted to now are different. You've grown. You've definitely grown. I feel the need to say that, Sagittarius, you have grown, and nobody can even look at you the same. Nobody can even look at you the same. You can't even look at yourself the same. And that's where the disconnect is, Sag, is in how you look at yourself. You're a teacher. You're able to give support, and other people are going to support you too. Page of Cups is like Pisces energy, you know. The kind of womb phase, you know, this womb phase, this new taste, this new desire, this new now kind of phase in your life where you're wanting to create from a different place, a place of romance, a place of fluidity, a place of really going with the flow. You know, this is kind of like you being the cool teacher. You kind of become the cool teacher because you're able to flow in and out of conversation so easily. People from different backgrounds, different from people, people from different backgrounds, people from different cultures, people from different just programming, you know. There's like this new, like lotus flower, this new blossoming that you're stepping into, you know. The Page of Cups is youthful, you know, wants a new adventure, you know. They've tasted a different side of life, you know. So there's a new exploration now, you know. They've like the Page of Cups, what this signifies to me, there's been a journey and now there's a new journey. Like you can't even look at yourself the same way. So what you're, you know, what's being reflected back to you, you know, you're wanting to create art in a new way, wanting to create romance, love, go on new dates, go on new adventures, because what you're now tasting, what you're now seeking is seeking you, and you can see it reflected in now how you paint, how you sing, how you talk. This is there's like a new reflection, like there's going to be new lovers coming in and out of your life, new relationships, you know, making new commitments to people, and it not being out of obligation or this heavy contract. It's going to be about real love, like this detached, this very fluid, detached love, but it's going to be about logical love and what's more logical now for the future. You know, you're not holding on to old memories. You're creating space for new desires to come in. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. You know, wanting to see a different side of life, Sagittarius, this year. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles really, really is about making it real. You know, you're trying to make things real. You know, you're trying to see your reflection in everything. You know, Sagittarius, you're hoping and wishing right now that everything, you know, you're really working to see your reflection in the people that you talk to, in the investments you make. Everything has to amount to art. Everything has to amount to something. You know, everything has to be God. I'm feeling that everything has to like everything has to amount to your spiritual path. Everything has to reflect this now new life that you're choosing to now explore. You know, there's this need to really shift gears, shift your focus, and really remain true to your vision. You know, where you believe the universe is taking you at this time. Seven of Pentacles again. You know, insufficient funds, insufficient manifestation. You know, feeling like you've planted a lot of seeds and been working, but haven't been reaping the rewards. Like, you know, everything for you. Like, I feel like everything for you at this point this year, for Jupiter and Capricorn, as far as how you're going to be earning money, as far as how you're going to be manifesting the life of your dreams. Everything has to be, it's like everything is being contemplated, or everything is being assessed in a different way. It's like how you see manifestation and how you view success is different from most people. So it's like, if it doesn't match up with your dream, or if it doesn't match up with what you're feeling, it's not what it is. It's not what it's supposed to be. Like, that's like now the internal guidance system that's now coming in, Sag. Your angels are really going to be defending you, and like your angels are going to be fighting for you, showing you the way. Let's get one more card. Angels. Right logic. I'm hearing the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I'm hearing wings. So there's something here about flying, Sagittarius. Something here about Aquarius. There's an Aquarius energy, an Aquarius male, typically, or just some strong air energy, somebody with some strong belief and confidence in themselves, with strong innovative skills. There's something here about going the distance with someone that you can partner with, someone that has your best interest at heart. So there could be that theme this year coming into, you know, the year of 2020 with Jupiter and Capricorn, where you can really start to make great investments with the people that matter, you know, with the things that truly matter to you, with the people that truly hold your, who see you in your highest light, who really, really give you joy, who give you confidence when they speak. You know, this is about really, really seeing your own wisdom reflected back to you. Seeing that, you know, I feel like this is going to be a very experimental time. This is a very, very experimental time. Sagittarius, this is about, you know, allowing things to be light, airy, and free. You know, and allowing that to be, like, allowing pleasure to guide you to your career, to your next decision, to where you're going to be making investments at, you know, how you're going to be innovating, how you're going to be adapting, taking on new tasks, you know, allowing pleasure to really, really be the guide. So there's something here about a lifestyle of pleasure, you know, and allowing that to be your guide, allowing pleasure to be your guide. You know, you deserve it. You deserve more pleasure. You know, in the second house, we seek more pleasure. We seek more personal affection. We seek personal pleasure, you know, through, you know, our relationships, through people giving us money, and through this transactional love, and through being able to possess and own up to our stuff, to be able to own up to the things we like, to own up. There's a sense of really owning up to your vision, and being able to say, this is not good enough for me, and being able to attract the right type of energy that can, keep you accountable for that, can keep you in line, this type of overhead, type of higher up, type of higher guidance that's sinking in with your pleasure, your passions, as you start to account for what you like, what you see, and what gives you pleasure. It starts to activate a new vibration within you, and you attract greater abundance, greater influence into your life. So Jupiter, Sagittarius, this is your Jupiter in Capricorn 2020 message, and I pray that it reached you well. I wish you much abundance and luck during this time. Gratitude is the aptitude. Gratitude, your attitude determines your altitude. So I love you all, Sagittarius. Have a great 2020 year. Jupiter in Capricorn is going to be raining blessings. So namaste, peace.